Requisitioner Training 10, Requisition and PO Workflow. The transparency of the UShop system is featured in this lesson. You will learn how to identify the status and location of your order at any time in the process. When you are still on the checkout page, preparing the requisition to submit, scroll down on the left side of the page to the PR Approvals tab. When you click on this tab, you will see the electronic workflow your order will follow when it is submitted. CF Validation and CF Validation Response represent automated communication between UShop and PeopleSoft to assure that the chart field you used is active and valid. The very next step for all UShop orders is Department Approval. For this step, a message is sent to those with Grant Financial Authority, or GFA, on the activity or project you specified as the account distribution shortcut. These are the potential approvers of this order, and you can see their names when you click on the View Approvers link. All approvals, including department approval, must be obtained up front in UShop before the order is placed. Depending on the workflow of your specific order, there may be stops for other approvals, such as new supplier setup, procurement approval, expenditure review, etc. For each of these steps, there will be a link to View Approvers, so you will always know who to contact about the timing of your order. Final CF Validation and Final CF Validation Response represent a final communication between UShop and PeopleSoft. Then the system creates the PO, and the requisition workflow is completed. When you have completed all that needs to be done to prepare your requisition, click on the button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, Submit Requisition. This will send your order into Requisition Workflow. A page will appear indicating that your requisition has been submitted. Note that you now have a requisition number. Click on the first bullet under Next Steps to view the approval status or requisition workflow. The approval status shows us the actual progress through the requisition workflow that we looked at before submitting the order. Now we can see a green check mark in each box as the step is completed. Refresh your screen if some steps show as future. If some of the steps show the pending sign, click on the View Approvers link to see who can approve your order. If your requisition does not complete or is returned to you, click on the History tab to learn why. If the system returned your requisition, there will be a message explaining the problem. In this case, the allowable/unallowable field was not completed correctly. After reading the message, you can go back into the requisition and correct the problem. When your requisition has successfully completed the PR workflow, you can look at your new purchase order. Go to the upper left-hand corner of the page. Directly under the requisition number, you will find a shaded box that contains a link, View Related Documents. The PO number will come up. Click on the View button to the right of the number. Once in the PO document, you can see the purchase order number in the upper left-hand corner of the page. Note that from the PO, you also have a View Related Documents link, so you can move back and forth from the PO to the requisition very easily. Similar to the requisition, the PO has a number of tabs listed down the left side of the page. Scroll down to the PO Approvals tab to view the PO workflow. The purchase order workflow is totally automated with no human stops, so it has a very high velocity. The Revise PO step refers to the system creating the purchase order. PO distribution means the purchase order was distributed or sent to the supplier via the method dictated by the supplier, either their fax, email number, or CXML. PO export means the PO was sent to PeopleSoft. PeopleSoft refreshes every 10 minutes, so within about 10 minutes of its creation, a UShop PO can be viewed on a management report in CIS. A green check mark indicates the step is completed. The PO workflow is generally completed within just a few seconds. Please note that when a PO is created, the PO workflow status is listed as complete. This does not indicate that the items ordered are delivered or paid for, only that the purchase order workflow is complete.